Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Today we are at Six Flags Great Adventure in New Jersey, and we're going to try and go on as many coasters as we can. There's a lot here that I've been really wanting to try out, so hopefully I can get it all done. Let's get to it. Okay, so here we are. First ride of the day, we're going to go on the Joker. This thing looks absolutely crazy. I don't know what to expect, but we're going to find out together. Let's get to it. Oh boy. Whoa! Woo! Whoa. Nice view. Whoa! 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 Just got off the Joker. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. This thing is crazy. This is a 4D coaster. As you can see, the ride vehicles are spinning while it's going along the roller coaster track. It is super disorienting. It's discombobulating, but I think that that is on purpose because that's probably what the inside of the Joker's mind is like. And honestly, true to the name the Joker, I could not stop laughing the whole time throughout this ride. It's got my stamp of approval, and this is just the first ride I went on today at this park. So let's see what else is here. Let's get to it. All right, next up is the Flash Vertical Velocity. All right, so about to go on the Flash. This looks awesome. This is a Vekoma Boomerang, would you believe? But super updated. Doesn't look anything like the Bat or the other Vekoma Boomerang coasters that I've been on. This looks amazing. This just opened in 2025, so it is a recent addition to the park. So I think it's gonna run smooth. Let's get on it and see what it's like. Hey, there's a rainbow up there. Oh my goodness. So just got off the Flash. This ride is incredible. I loved every second of this. The stall, the corkscrews, every element on this thing is just adrenaline filled, and it's super smooth too. This is definitely making my top 10 coaster list. I love this ride. Okay, I am just about to go on Justice League Battle for Metropolis. And Superman is giving some words of advice that I'm talking right over. But I'm not gonna be able to film on this one because you have to wear special glasses for this ride. But I will tell you what it's about once I get off. Okay, just got off of the Justice League Battle for Metropolis. It's actually an amazing dark ride. It's a shooter, but there's some amazing practical effects, some animatronics along the way. I didn't actually film it with the meta glasses because in the queue it said that they were gonna give you glasses, but there were no glasses. So I don't know if maybe like once upon a time they had 3D glasses, but then they since got rid of them. But I wish I would have filmed it with the meta glasses because it's like actually super cool. I'm pretty sure that there's other POV videos that exist online, so check it out, it's awesome. Okay, so we're gonna try out the Dark Knight coaster. This is an indoor roller coaster, so it should be interesting. It's pretty humid today. The sun's not shining anymore, but it is gonna be refreshing to be indoors. I haven't really looked up anything about this ride, so I do not know what to expect. Let's see what it's all about. Ooh. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, that's a violent turn. Okay. What is this, the Wild Mouse? Whoa! Oh my God. It's all turns. Okay, I just got off of the Dark Knight coaster, and yeah, it's a Wild Mouse coaster. Yeah, it sucks. It's the theming was quite good. The theming was quite good in the queue. Unbelievable. They actually had, you know, Aaron Eckhart, the actor that played Harvey Dent, Two-Face in the movie The Dark Knight on the screens. And the other details in the theming were amazing. I was really getting stoked for that ride, but yeah, weak. Oh my goodness gracious. It is the Batmobile. Whoa. And this is like that Batmobile from the Tim Burton ones. This is awesome. Okay, next on the list is Nitro. All right, I'm very excited for this one. This track looks super long. I think this is just gonna be like one of those enjoyable coasters that goes fast and, you know, you can really sort of take your time with. Not so much, you know, inversions and kind of the crazier elements. So after some of the stuff we've done already, I think this is gonna be a real nice refresher. Well, would you look at that parking lot? Whoa, oh my goodness. This view is incredible. Oh, this is a steep drop. This is a steep drop. Ah! Ah! Oh my goodness! Whoa! Whoa! Woo! These views are impeccable. Oh. Nitro, oh my goodness, this was incredible. I love this ride. The track is super long, you go super fast, the drop is super steep, and the vistas, the views are incredible. At the top of the lift hill, you see all the forests and everything. It's gorgeous. I can't wait to see what the meta glass has picked up. There's some amazing airtime on it. This might actually be my new favorite B&M hypercoaster. All right, so just got the original Fatburger from Fatburger. I asked for no cheese. As you can see, there is cheese on it. And I waited like 20 minutes in the line when I was only the third person in the line. Absolutely outrageous. The lady in front of me ordered like 30 burgers, and the guy that was getting the burgers took his sweet time to bring those out. Everybody in the line was fuming. So let's hope that the quality of this burger makes up for the absolutely unpleasant experience of getting the burger. Let's find out right now. Going in. I'm actually pretty good. Well, my anger levels are going down, but still, if you're ordering for 30 people, if someone's going to order one burger, let them go in front of you, right? All right, so next up, we're gonna go on the Jersey Devil. This is a really interesting roller coaster. It's a single track. I've never been on a ride like this before. Let's check it out. Oh my God, wow! Oh my God, woo! Woo! Wow! This is crazy! Ah! Woo! Ah! All right, just got off the Jersey Devil. This ride was actually pretty awesome. Very unique experience. Actually pretty smooth. I was on the very back row, so it was really whippy. There was a bit of a rattle, but I think that all comes down to the fact that I was on the last row. But I had a lot of fun on this thing. It's unique. It's a very, very interesting experience and very exhilarating. I will say the wait time was pretty long. It was like an hour-long wait, but it was worth it in the end. All right, so gotta try this one out. This is the Superman Flight of Steel. This is a very unique coaster. So this one here, instead of being vertical, you are horizontal while you get launched. You're flying through the air like Superman. Sounds amazing. Let's see what it's like. Let's check it out. Well, arms out, Superman style. There we go. Oh boy. Oh good God. Oh boy. Wow. Woo! Whoa! 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 Oh my God! What? Oh, those G-forces are insane! Ah! Woo! Woo! Ah! I don't know how Superman does this all the time. Ah! Okay, so just got off of the Superman Flight of Steel ride. That's pretty cool. I think it is a little bit of a novelty ride. You know, it has some pretty good moments. There's a massive loop, and you're, you know, doing it horizontal, so it is a completely different experience than anything I've experienced before. But yeah, I didn't really feel like super passionate about it. I'm not going to be in a huge rush to get back on this thing, if I'm being honest, but it was a lot of fun. I would recommend trying it out just to say you did it. All right, and over here is the construction site of Bakanawa, this monster of a coaster that is coming to this park in 2027. It looks absolutely wild. This thing is so tall and so crazy. It's actually super scary. Take a look at the ride vehicle here. This thing is amazing. So this thing is going to be spinning on the track. And over here, check this out. You can see the ride demo. It's kind of got these gross like handprints all over the screen, but you can find this video on YouTube and watch it. It is absolutely bonkers. And this whole thing started off without a name. So it was known as the Purple Project for a very long time. And the cool thing about the Purple Project is that it also became like a charity for pancreatic cancer. But I love how they've even like painted the entire fence purple. So you best believe that I'm gonna be coming back here in 2027 to try this thing. The time has come to get on El Toro. I've heard a lot of things about this. Some good, some really, really bad. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna hope for the best and certainly expect the worst. let's see what happens. El Toro, here we go. All right, so El Toro looks like it's gonna be a bit of a wait, so we're gonna stop by La Cantina and grab a Lion beer. Well, this sucks. So I bought this big beer so I could drink it while I was in the line for El Toro, but they won't let me take the beer into the line. So now I have to chug the beer and get super drunk. There's still something left in this can. It's a gigantic can. All right, let's ride this thing. Oh my God. Oh God, okay, here we go. Ah! Ah! Oh my God. Ah! 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 Oh my God. Ah! 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 This is insane. Okay. Okay, so we just did El Toro. El Toro, I feel like we fought very, very hard for this credit. You know, it's been breaking down all day. There's the whole beer fiasco, and then it broke down quite a few times while we were waiting for it. So it's been a long, arduous journey, but we made it in the end. Was it worth it? It was a wild ride, of course. It was insane, actually. I feel like my brain has been like dislodged from the stem, and I don't know what's going on anymore. Basically a free concussion if you are willing to take that on. But no, seriously, like I think it's actually pretty fun. It's very extreme. It's like, it's not gonna be for everyone. We saw a kid like literally crying after he came back into the station. So get on this ride with caution. Please exercise caution because it's pretty important. So I don't know. The beer definitely helped. Chugging the beer helped. I mean, for real, like El Toro is a very suiting name because it does feel like you're getting like booted off of a bull. Like, I feel like I was Johnny Knoxville just now getting full on rammed by a bull and flipping through the air. And I guess now I understand why that dude kept getting back in the ring with the bulls. There's some sort of sadomasochistic pleasure in it. Wow, and that was really decent timing on El Toro because it's literally just started to rain. I don't know if this is gonna shut the ride down, but whew, man, it was real touch and go for a long time. I'm so glad we got to get one ride on it. All right, so second meal of the day here at Six Flags Great Adventure. We are gonna try the chicken tenders, would you believe, from Johnny Rockets. Barbecue sauce and all. Oh, this is actually really good. Really pretty good. Hey, Johnny Rockets is a great place, and I know it's shocking that I'm not getting a burger, but chicken tenders are pretty good too. I will say this is a very nice park as well. The vistas over the little lake, so beautiful. And there's a lot of space around here. Actually, maybe too much space because there's a lot of walking. But even as the sun is setting, this place looks great. It's poppin', very lively. Lots of places to eat, lots of places to shop, and lots of rides. Too many rides for me to do all in one day. Okay, so it is starting to come down. It is starting to pour rain here. We thought it might. It held out, thankfully, all day, but now it is raining. So I gotta get the heck out of here. I've had a great time at this park. Lots of really cool and unique rides. And I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification button. And as always, thanks for watching.